First of all, a very good afternoon to everybody. Let's today discuss this poem, Childhood, that is on page number 58 of your books, Hornbill. Okay, so this poem actually deals with the poet's curiosity, and the poet is Marcus Nathan. It deals with his curiosity to know what and when actually an individual stops being a child, when an individual ceases to be a child. Okay, so I will just recite this poem and then we'll do the explanation part. So the poet says, when did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography and therefore could not be? Was that the day? When did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seemed to be? They talked of love and preached of love, but did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? When did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine to use whichever way I choose? Reducing thoughts that were not those of other people, but my own and mine alone. Was that the day? Where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. So the process from it's the process of growing from a child to an adult to an adolescent. It is, and then to an adult one. You cannot just see it. The transition is the kind of a transition that is there. Yes, come in. The Please close the door. The kind of transition that is there from a child to an adolescent, you don't realize it actually that you have become an adolescent, you have stopped being a child. So he is just wondering when this transition took place, because he's able to understand. So he's just putting questions to himself and then he's answering his own self. Okay, so there are lots and lots of changes that take place from when a child becomes an adult, then he goes on to being an a child becomes an adolescent, then he goes on to being an adult. So in the first stanza, he says, "When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11?" What do you mean by this line? I ceased to be 11. What do you understand by this? Was it the day I ceased? Open page number 58 of your books. I ceased to be 11. बताओ. Ceased का मतलब अभी बताया था आपको. He was 11 years old. 11-year-old. Stopped. Ceased means stopped. So he was, was that the day? मतलब ऐसा तो आप डिमार्केट नहीं कर सकते हो ना कि अब मैं 11 साल का नहीं हूँ, मैं 12 का हो गया तो मैं एडोलेसेंट हो गया. ठीक है, ऐसा एकदम से तो नहीं होता कि आप 11 साल तक आपको लगता है मैं बहुत छोटा बच्चा हूँ, जैसे ही आपका बर्थडे आए तो आपको लगे कि मैं आपको मैं एडोलेसेंट हो गया. ठीक है, सो ट्रांजिशन इज, इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. इट इज एन इम्पैल्पेबल, मतलब आपको दिखता नहीं है वो. ठीक है, तो आप वो इसीलिए वो अपने आप को क्वेश्चन कर रहा है. ही सेज, वाज इट द टाइम आई रियलाइज दैट हेल एंड हेवन could not be found in geography and therefore could not be? Was that the day? अब इसका क्या मतलब है? What is he talking about? He's talking about hell and heaven. जब आप छोटे बच्चे होते हो, you are given lectures, moral lessons by your parents, by your teachers to teach you about what is right and what is wrong. आपको ये बताया जाता है कि जो आप अच्छे काम करोगे तो आपको पुण्य मिलता है, स्वर्ग में जाते हो. ठीक है, अगर बुरा करोगे तो हेल होता है आपके लिए. So he's saying that was it the time that I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography? जब मैं बड़ा हो गया, then I realized that these are not actual places that could be found in any of the geography books. क्या वो दिन था जब मुझे ये पता चला कि ये geography books में नहीं है, तो इसलिए ये होती नहीं है. Was that the day? ठीक है, so that is what he is talking about here. समझ रहे हो आप ये बात? ठीक है, सो ही स्टार्ट्स डेवलपिंग अ काइंड ऑफ अ साइंटिफिक अप्रोच टुवर्ड्स थिंग्स, प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच की जैसे जो दिखाया गया है, जो मुझे बताया गया है, मुझे वो समझना है कि वो एक्चुअल में है या नहीं है या क्या है. ठीक है, सो एंड इन दिस the poetic, we'll do poetic devices also side by side. So there's one poetic device which is known as refrain. Refrain का मतलब REFRAIN. And what does refrain mean? What does it mean? It means repetition of certain lines in the poem again and again. तो यहाँ पे कौन सी लाइन है? When did my childhood go? ये आप पहले 3 स्टैंजास में देखोगे, हर स्टैंजा की शुरुआत इसी लाइन से हो रही है. When did my childhood go? And again towards the end of the stanza, and these three stanza, was that the day, इस पे खत्म हो रही है. So this is refrain. This poetic device is known as refrain. Refrain का मतलब क्या है? Repetition of the same line.
Repetition of lines.
Yes, throughout the poem. So what makes the child doubt the existence of hell and heaven? If I ask you a question, what makes him doubt the existence of hell and heaven? Speak loudly now.
Something spiritual, and he realized that it wasn't something that existed in real life, but it was actually the fictional place which was embedded in the teaching from in their moral teachings, so that it could differentiate between right and wrong and fear their otherwise.
Yes, very good. So it is embedded in their teaching, in moral lessons that they got about right and wrong. But this is not as if this is a fictional. These are fictional bases. These are not factual bases. So because they cannot be found in, there's no mention of hell and heaven in any of your geography books. So these are not actual places that are existing anywhere. So he very rationally and scientifically and practically he concludes that they do not exist anywhere. Okay, so then he says, when did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seem to be? What does he mean by this? He says there is a large gap between the adults. He wants to say the adults are double-faced. They are hypocrites. There's a large gap between what they say and what they actually practice. So there's a gap between their action and their words. So what is he trying to say here is they talked of love and they preached of love. ठीक है, वो कहते हैं कि आपको सबसे प्यार बना के रखना चाहिए, but themselves they are indulged in violent activities, they fight with each other. So they've talked about love and they preached of love, but they did not act so lovingly. Okay, so was that the day that I realized that the adults are double-faced, when I realized that there is a large gap between what they preach and what they practice themselves. क्या वो दिन था जब मुझे ये समझ में आ गया कि adults वो नहीं है जैसा वो दिखने की कोशिश करते हैं या जैसा वो दिखाते हैं. ठीक है, क्या तब मैं बड़ा हो गया? So this is what he is trying to say. So what does he observe about adults from this stanza? Online students, what does he observe about adults?
Ma'am,
Joy, bolo.
Ma'am, he observed that the adults are double-faced and what they do and what they say are totally opposite to each other.
Yes. And what idea do you get about the child who learns to see through the hypocrisy of the adults? What is the idea that you get about the child who learns to see through the hypocrisy of the adults? मतलब उसके बारे में आपको क्या पता चलता है कि वो क्या हो रहा है? He's becoming
adult.
He's becoming an adult. ठीक है, he's maturing gradually. ठीक है, he's maturing and he's not accepting things at their face value. कि जैसा मेरे को बताया गया बस वैसा ही नहीं है. ठीक है, so he's having a kind of a perception about things. He's thinking deeply. He's thinking rationally. He's thinking practically. ठीक है, and then next stanza he says, when did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine to use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of other people but my own and mine alone. मतलब क्या है? I found my mind was really mine का मतलब क्या है कि वो उसको अपनी इंडिविजुअलिटी का पता चल रहा है. ठीक है, कि मैं एक सेपरेट इंडिविजुअल हूँ, मैं एक यूनिक इंडिविजुअल हूँ. ठीक है, my mind was really mine का मतलब क्या है? मतलब I have the ability to reason, I have the ability to think for myself. Okay, and then to use whichever way I choose का मतलब क्या है? Now he's becoming assertive कि मैं अपने माइंड को जैसे चाहूँ वैसे यूज कर सकता हूँ. ऐसा नहीं कि जैसे मुझे बताया जाएगा मैं वैसा ही करूँगा. ठीक है, so he's becoming aware of his uniqueness, he's becoming aware of his distinctive character, he's becoming aware of his individuality. ठीक है, so there's a sense of pride in this, that is becoming assertive, and there's a sense of pride that I can produce thoughts and I can use them in whichever way I want to. And they are not the thoughts of other people, but they belong to me. So there's a sense of relief that he has a choice to exercise his, to use his thoughts in the way he wants to. So he's having individual thoughts, he's having unique thoughts, and it gives him a lot of confidence. Okay, it boosts his morale, it gives him a confidence, and it gives him a sense of pride also. ठीक है, समझ आ गया?
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
the central theme is about this. When did my childhood go? This has been used as a refrain by the poet. Okay, so it occurs in the first three stanzas. Now, from when he moves on to where? In the last stanza, he says, "Where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all, and I know." Now, see, whatever changes you have in your life, from a child you become an adolescent, from an adolescent you become an adult. These changes are irrevocable. ये वापस नहीं आप चल सकते हो ना. आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि मैं एडल्ट हूँ अब मैं एडोलेसेंट बन जाता हूँ. अब ये पीछे तो नहीं चलता ना. इट डजंट गो बैकवर्ड्स. ठीक है. सो दीज आर इररिवोकेबल चेंजेस. एंड ही सेज वेयर डिड इट गो? कहाँ पे वो चला गया? इट वेंट्स टू सम forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. So forgotten place क्या है? क्योंकि उसको नहीं पता. He has lost his childhood. He knows that. But where he has lost it and when did he lose it? He's not sure of that. ठीक है. But definitely he has lost it once, you know, when he ceased to be 11, or when he could see through the cunningness, the hypocrisy of the adults, or when he started realizing that he has his own mind, he has his own thoughts, and he can exercise his thoughts. ठीक है. उसको नहीं पता कि वो कहाँ पे चला गया है. So with the passage of time, even the he cannot even remember. The recollection of it has also faded away. Okay, but he says that is hidden in an infant's face. So you can relive your childhood थ्रू एन इन्फेंट. ठीक है. आप किसी इन्फेंट के साथ होते, छोटे बच्चे के साथ होते, तो आप अपना बचपना उसके थ्रू जी लेते हो. ठीक है. दिस इज वॉट ही इज ट्राइंग टू से. सो दैट इज हिडन इन एन इन्फेंट्स फेस. सो ही इज नो लॉन्गर अ चाइल्ड. ही हैज लॉस्ट हिज चाइल्डहुड. ही इज ग्रोन अप. ठीक है. बट it can be seen, it can be relived, those moments can be relived through an infant. So it can be seen in the face of an infant. छोटे बच्चे के फेस में आप देख सकते हो और आप जी सकते हो. ठीक है. So this is all about this poem. It's a very simple poem, not a very difficult one. Okay. And इसके क्वेश्चंस मैं आपको भेज दूंगी, वो आपने करने हैं. अभी मदर्स डे के भी क्वेश्चन मैंने आपको भेजने हैं और इसके भी भेजने हैं. ठीक है. तो आपको मैं टाइम दे दूंगी, आप दोनों इकट्ठे ही करके भेज देना मुझे. मतलब एक दो दिन का गैप दे दूंगी बीच में. ओके.